I chose my degree over my sister's wedding, and they still call me the traitor. The dining room went quiet the second Aunt Mara dropped the bomb. Look at her, nose in her books again while the real world burns. My older sister Tessa laughed so hard her wine nearly spilled. Chill, it's just one stupid final. My nephews actually need you, she added, like it was obvious. Dad didn't even glance up from his phone. He simply pushed it toward me. Screen glowing. One line. Postpone it. Family finals. Tessa can't postpone her honeymoon. Everyone nodded like saints. Like this was love. Something inside me folded in on itself. Small, cold final. Because this wasn't new. I'd been the backup plan, the safety net, the one who always said yes since I was 12. But this time they wanted me to delete an entire semester's worth of work. My name. My schedule. My shot at grad school recommendation. I'm Nora Hale. The quiet one. The dependable one. The adjustable one. I stared at my cooling soup. I'll watch the boys, I whispered. Tessa beamed. Knew you'd come through, Nor. She rattled off pickup times, allergy lists, which Pixar movie stopped tantrums fastest. Dad added the kicker, stay home. No surprises. Surprises. As if I'd ever been anything but predictable. I climbed the stairs like I was moving through water. In my room I packed in slow motion. Laptop charger, ID, the black gel pen my advisor swore brought clarity. I didn't believe in magic anymore, only in deadlines and spine. 20 minutes later Tessa pressed the baby monitor into my palm. You're a literal angel, she sighed. I gave the softest smile I could fake. Happy to help. They left in a cloud of perfume and self-satisfaction. Door clicked. Silence roared. I stood in the hallway, backpack suddenly heavy with possibility. Then I whispered to the empty house. Not today. I walked out. The late afternoon air tasted sharp, like metal and rain. No explosion of texts. Not yet. Just the city breathing around me. On the train, students clutched highlighters and muttered mnemonics. No one had asked them to erase their future for someone else's photo op. I held my student ID like a talisman. Phone finally vibrated. Dad, where are you? Tessa, the boys are screaming. Mom, this isn't you, Nora. I let the screen go dark. The lecture hall smelled like old wood and nervous sweat. I slid into my assigned seat. Papers hit the desk. My name stared back at me. For 90 brutal minutes, nothing existed except ink and memory. When the timer buzzed, my fingers ached and my lungs finally remembered how to fill completely. Outside, pale sun cut through January clouds. I pulled out my phone. 41 missed calls. One text from Tessa. If anything happens to my kids because of you, that's on your conscience forever. I opened the camera. Snapped the university banner behind me. Red brick, proud letters, undeniable proof. Sent it. No words. The replies arrived like gunfire. Selfish. Ungrateful. Monster. Selfish. The label they'd dangled over me my whole life like a guillotine. Now I wore it. And it felt lighter than I expected. I typed one line. I chose what you always said was important. My future. Then I turned the phone off. Home that evening felt like walking onto a stage mid-performance. Dad at the table, jaw locked. Mom frozen by the dishwasher. Tessa on the sofa, mascara tracks, cradling outrage. Dad spoke first, voice low and lethal. Do you have any idea the chaos you caused today? I set my bag down carefully. You told me to cancel my exam. Mom snapped, we told you to support your family. I looked straight at Tessa. You never asked. You assumed. Her lip quivered. Because you never say no. Dad leaned forward. You humiliated us. Your mother left early. Tessa had to cancel hair and makeup. Not the children. The inconvenience. The optics. I passed, I said quietly. Dad's mouth twisted. Irrelevant. That word again. The one that had governed my entire existence. Then the bomb. He opened the sideboard drawer. Pulled out the thick envelope I'd begged him to overnight 6 weeks earlier. My scholarship renewal forms. The ones he swore he'd sent. I held them, he said flatly. Waiting for you to show you still value this family. The room tilted. They hadn't just tried to steal one test. They'd been holding my entire next chapter hostage. I took the envelope. Hands steady now. You don't own my life. Dad's voice turned ice. Then don't expect a safety net. I walked upstairs, locked my door, and submitted every scanned page before midnight. Confirmation email pinged at 11:47 p.m. When I opened the door with my duffel, Dad looked genuinely stunned. You're actually leaving? I met his eyes. I already left. You just didn't notice until I stopped bleeding for you. The dorm smelled like instant noodles and nervous hope. My phone lit up one last time that night. Tessa, come back and apologize or you're dead to us. No more money. No more home. No more family. I stared at the word family until it lost all shape. Then I answered. Love shouldn't require amputation. 2 weeks later the call came. Dad, sounding smaller. Your sister's car died. The boys need pickup from soccer. Just this once. I glanced around the common room, laptops open, futures being built. I have lab, I said gently. Mom grabbed the phone. After everything we sacrificed for you. I looked at the color-coded planner on my wall. My new part-time gig. My housing contract. My name on the dean's list. No, I answered, calm as glass. You sacrificed what was convenient. I'm saving what's mine. Silence stretched like a snapped wire. I hung up. Opened my text.